Josie and Ellie spent 3 hours and 40 minutes altogether on a recycling project. 35% of the time was spent by Ellie, so which means that the remaining time was spent by Josie. So they asked how much more time did Josie spend than Ellie. For questions like this, when it comes down to percentage, right, go and draw a model as well. Now, since 35% was spent by Ellie, can we find the percentage spent by Josie? So for Josie, it would be 100% minus Ellie's 35%, and that will give us 65%, right? Okay, so we can go and draw Ellie is 35% and Josie will be 65% over here. So I'm going to put here, this is 35% and this one is 65%, and they're asking for how much more time did Josie spend than Ellie, which means that they're looking for this. Okay, and the total will be 3 hours and 40 minutes. So the strategy is always to go and draw the model, okay, and then go and put a question mark to remind yourself what are you looking for. Now they said how much more time did Josie spend than Ellie? First of all, we need to find how many more percent. Okay, so Josie is 65%, Ellie is 35%. So how many more percent? So we just take 65% minus 35%, and that will give us 30%. Okay, so we have to find 30% of 3 hours and 40 minutes. In order for you to multiply like that, right, some students will actually go and do this. 30% multiplied by 3 hours and 40 minutes. Okay, if you're doing this, please don't do this. It's wrong. Okay, don't do this. Change this to number of minutes first. Alright, so if you don't know how to change, I'm going to teach you how to change right now. If it's 3 hours and 40 minutes, change the hour to minutes first. We know that 1 hour equals 60 minutes. Correct? So 3 hours equal what? 3 hours equal 3 times 60, which will give you 180 minutes. Plus your 40 minutes over here, and then you're going to get 220 minutes. So this is actually how you change it. Now, so instead of writing 30% of 3 hours and 40 minutes, go and write 30% of 220 minutes. Okay, now at this point in time, you'll be able to use a calculator, so just write 30% multiplied by 220, and that will be 66 minutes. So this is actually our final answer, which Josie spent 66 minutes more than Ellie. Okay, so remember, for parents who are watching this, please go and draw a model to help your child to visualize, or even better, get your child to go and draw the model. So usually what I do for my own student is that I actually get them to draw their own model. Then I will refine their model if there's something wrong, or I try to point out mistakes here and there. If they're not adding the details here and there, I will tell them, okay, you need to add this, you need to add this, ensure that everything is inside first. Okay, then once the model is done, then I'll let them strategize on their own. Once they strategize on their own, then I will get them to tell me. Okay, then I'll see whether the strategy is correct or wrong. Then they start doing the working. So usually it's all 3 parts: model, strategizing, working, or it can be strategizing, model, working. It's fine, but all 3 parts must be there for them to learn. Alright, done.